So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the jellyfish video. And if you have anything to say, please leave it in the comments because we're about to get started here on The Fourth Kind. Somebody actually took the jellyfish video, kind of cleaned it up a little bit. You can see here, this was the original. Then there's this generated sort of version right here. I don't know if anyone else is seeing this, but if you go and zoom in right here. Now this thing looks like some kind of suit. This could be government. Until I saw this. Do you guys see a little being in that? Am I the only one seeing that? You know what this reminds me of is that Baby Yoda on The Mandalorian. Something like this. That's basically how I'm imagining it, to be honest. So Baby Yoda inside of this machine and the robot is how I'm kind of picturing this right here. I had to share this with you guys to see if you kind of agree. Thought at first it looked like a round spherical head. This was me 3 days ago when I really thought I knew what I was looking at in this image. But then my girlfriend pointed out something that she saw staring right back at all of us, and I had no idea it was there. And here it is. So if you can tell, he has an eye right here, and then there's another one on the other side. You can kind of see that. This black thing on his head looks like some kind of, I don't know, like he's wearing a kind of helmet, or if it's some kind of thing that comes out of his head or something. And here you see a mouth, and then there's a nose, and right here are hands. The pixels do not lie. I'm sorry, but the pixels do not lie here. I'm going to show you guys my girlfriend's drawing, so I will put that on the screen. And here is a little illustration that my girlfriend did. And it's showing how his eye is right here and there, and there is his little mouth and the nose and the hand and everything. It's incredible. So since she pointed this out to me, I was able to put this into Photoshop, and using my artistic skill, I was able to zoom in on this thing even more and really working on how this comes out. And I'm about to show you guys exactly what is in this original image, straight from Jeremy Corbell. Exact. This, my friends, is exactly what we've been wanting, and this is why the Pentagon doesn't want you to know. Let me share that. All right, everyone, this is it right here. So you can see that I'm bringing out the shadows and the light through sketching over it, and you can see now the arm is coming out. The eye is coming out, the hands are there. I have that little thing on top of his head, and I'm just circling it because I don't quite know what it is. So we're just going to kind of go with that. You can definitely see there's eyes, a nose, and there's even two little slits. There are shadows of pixels to show two little slits near the nose. It has so much detail. There is absolutely no way that is a trick of the eye. It is symmetrically correct. Now here I'm going in and I'm just basically bringing out the light and the shadows from the original image, kind of making it more like detail, like a little bit less pixely, removing the fuzz from the image. And all I'm doing is selecting the actual colors and shadows around this area and bringing it out even more so that we can get a better, more visual look of this thing. And you can see it's literally just the same thing, right? It's exactly the same, just we're kind of refining it. I'm painting over it in Photoshop using just a regular brush. Now I'm bringing out the hands. You can see there were shadows in between the fingers. It is unbelievable. And here I am erasing all of the background so it doesn't distract us. It's too pixelated. It's incredibly ridiculous. It kind of makes our eye a little confused as to what we're looking at. I focus on getting that cleaned up as best as I could so that we can kind of focus more on the being and see exactly what this thing is, you know. It looks like a type of machine. I'm bringing out more shadows, more lights, kind of blocking it out. It looks like he has two giant long arms on either side, and within are these two little legs, and the the body of it seems to be some kind of chest area that he's just sitting on top of. This is like straight out of, seriously, like every sci-fi movie or video game that you could ever know. It's literally like Transformers, you know, he's sitting inside of a mecha. And this is just a more blown up version of it. And the black dot on top of his head is a little distracting. So it honestly makes me go straight to him and think that's an eye. But it isn't. It is just something on the middle of his head that is there. And that's it. That's my illustration. So I basically have now an image of it more, you know, up close. And now we can make a comparison and see where we're at. And there we have it. Look at it. I mean, I took away the black dot on the right just so that we can, your eye can focus in case you were missing it. But it's right there. I darkened his eyes a little bit so you can see the shape. That is exactly how I saw it in the pixels. The pixels do not lie. The symmetry is so perfect. I actually am convinced that the head could even be shorter. There's another version of this that I actually want to do, and I will show it to you guys if you want to see it. Let me know in the comments. But this is incredible. Jeremy Corbell is definitely not lying. This is not made up, my friends. This is real. That is a being sitting in that. I mean, it's incredible. It is definitely a type of machine, 2 legs and 2 giant arms on either side. I just went in there and all I did, you saw what I did. I put it in fast motion, but you guys can see that I basically just took the eyedropper tool in Photoshop to absorb the color or shadow basically and light, and then I just used that to paint over so we could get a much clearer image of what we're looking at. And you can see that the eye is actually darker in color. You can see that there is an eyeball there, and it is a darker shade. So right there, his eyes, he has round eyes, black pupil-like eyes, and you can see the nose, 2 slits for the nose. I don't know what the jewel thing is on his head. Is he using it to fly? Is that what powers the ship? Do they use their minds to do this? It is unbelievable. This is the first time we have seen something caught on camera that looks like this, right? And it is from our military. So here we go. Jeremy Corbell, if you are watching this, if that is what you're seeing in this too, because this is incredible. And I have no problem painting over this multiple times until we get an exact image of what we're looking at here. This is it. And thanks to my girlfriend who pointed this out, I didn't even see it. I was paying attention to the black dot on his head. The eyes are more human-like here, just more human-like almost. But it's still very big for the size of the head. This is the closest thing, guys, we're gonna get in the UFO community that we're gonna get right now. And no wonder why the Pentagon had no comment. This is what they do not want you to know. This is what they're hiding. It's this. They are hiding these beings from all of us knowing. But this is what the government does not want you to see. Guys, we see it. So I see it. Do you see it? Let me know in the comments if you see this, because I am so happy right now. You have no idea. My girlfriend is a genius. She literally could spot this. She has a beautiful eye for details, and just being able to see that, you know, I didn't even see that, and I'm an artist, so congratulations to my girlfriend for pointing that out and knowing that I knew there was a head and a hand there, but her finding a full-on face facing towards us so we can actually see what it looks like. The symmetry is too good. There is no way this is a trick of the eye. I will bet millions of dollars that is a face. That is legit. That is an actual face. I'm blown away. So let me continue on with the video and describe and show you a few more other things about this. Get the video and we should zoom in. Maybe I'll do that and I can zoom in and we can watch just this part. Don't pay any attention to the rest of its body, but only pay attention and see if maybe does the top part move? And let's see if you see that head turn even just a little bit. That's going to give it away for me. That's going to give it away. Let's go get the video from Jeremy, actually. All right, guys, let's bring this up and see what we find. So here's a close-up of it, and there, let's pay attention to only that. Let's see what you guys think. There, you can almost see it sometimes when it's, okay, it's a little closer now, so hopefully you can, I can try to keep it. And you can see, there it is right there. Let's only focus on the head. So, all right, look at the being, there he is, right there. Do you guys see his head turning? It's really hard to tell a little bit better. Like, I see that little being sitting in there, and it looks like to me he is controlling this like little mecha. Yeah, I just wanted to really bring this up to you guys and see if you totally agree. I don't know. I'm seeing a little person sitting right there. We're definitely seeing something else here that is not human. I was thinking, at first I even looked at this and thought, it's a smudge. It's bird poop. But I started to really look into it, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm seeing repetitive design in its feet, in the way the light is hitting it, and as an artist, it's registering. And then I see the panels, the way the metal is sculpted, and then I see this sort of structure here wrapping around. I saw that metallic. But I also see something else dangling right over here, which looks like it could be another big arm on the side. And these are its legs, these two pieces right here in the middle. This is like its body. It's like a giant thick body of some kind. And then up here you have a little tiny being just sitting in there chilling out. I don't know. I see little hands here. I see a little hand. Looks like fingers. I'm not even kidding. I don't know if you guys can see, but look at that. Look at that. You can actually see it on the video a lot better. You see that? Look at. There's a hole here and a hole here. And that's like a little hand. And that's his little suit. Wow. Those look like fingers. Okay. We're gonna back it up now. You see that? And then his other hand is on the other side. Oh yeah. That's fascinating. Almost looks like he has like ears here, doesn't it? Very odd. And this looks like a little panel of some kind, like he's typing on it, or this is what he directs. He's like a little tiny thing in there. I think you guys can agree with me that there's something going on here. That's a hand. Those are fingers. We just saw holes, and it looks like he only has 1, 2, 3. So I think he has a thumb. He's got to have a thumb. Yeah, that's fingers. Oh my god, we were looking at the original. I thought it was the advanced one more. I definitely see a little being there. All right, guys, you let me know what you think down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you really like this video. I have so much more. I'm going to analyze things as I go. Thank you again for joining me in another episode of The Fourth Kind. If any of you have anything you want to add to this, if you have any experiences, if you've seen anything and you want to come forward and talk about it, please let me know. I would love to have you on the show and we can interview you, or you can write me in and I will read out your experience, and you can give a name however way you want. So let me know. I have my email down in the information down below, and please contact me if you have anything you want to share. Please like the video. It actually really helps to get the channel out, and continue sticking around because I have a lot of stuff to share with you. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to keep looking up.